Asbury story is about how God uses people to tell His story. We are changed by this story, transformed even, and brought into a relationship with God, who then commissions us to share the story with others. My own faith journey is interwoven within the Asbury story. The year was 1962 when a group of people began meeting on Sunday mornings at Key Elementary School. These were the beginnings of Asbury United Methodist Church. Land had been purchased at 60th Street and Sheridan Road, and in June of 1965, the congregation of Asbury, which had now grown to 266 faithful members, moved into the Sheridan location. Here's where I come in. That's me, the little kid walking into the church with my dad. The little kid who's learning what it means to worship and learn scriptures and to surrender my life to whatever and wherever God would lead me. My parents joined Asbury in December of 1975, 1 month before I was born. I can't remember a time when Asbury wasn't a part of my life. In the slate rock building on Sheridan Road, I grew close to God and began to walk with Him. As I passed through the children's ministry and student ministries, the story became clear and it began to resonate in my life. At age 10, I surrendered my life to Christ. It's amazing and wonderful to realize that God uses regular people like you and me to take His message to the world. It's a mission that Asbury has been faithful to. People responded to the story, and so Asbury continued to grow. I returned from seminary in 2004 and came back to Asbury to serve as the pastor with college students and young adults. God continued to change lives in amazing ways, and Asbury continued to grow. It was becoming pretty apparent that we were going to have to move to a larger facility, but God had a plan. After an amazing journey of seeing God's will at work, the people of Asbury relocated from Sheridan to Mingo Road. Our mission to glorify God and make disciples didn't change when we moved from one building to another, and neither has our commitment to the mission. So here we are, the people of Asbury, still following God's lead, still trusting Him for what is in front of us. We have a mission to fulfill, and we are being called to step out in faith to fulfill that mission. I'd like to tell you about the places and the ways that God is leading us, but this is no ordinary story, so we won't tell it in an ordinary way. If I showed you a lot of numbers or gave you a long list of plans and results of studies, you wouldn't get the real picture. So we're going to give you the action, Asbury in action, growing, stretching, believing. So sit back, hang on, and watch closely. You may even see yourself in the rest of the story. Hey, Victoria. Some very important documents for Tom.
Okay, I'll make sure he gets them.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Here you go, Tom. Todd said these papers are very important.
Well, thanks, Victoria. I'll look at it after I check my email. Dear Pastor Tom, I know that we're getting ready to raise more money to expand, but I'm concerned about the debt we already owe. Aren't we just digging ourselves further in the hole? Thanks for your question. I understand your concern. Obviously, we'd prefer not to have any debt. I assure you that we will not incur additional debt in the next phase of building. Our plan will put us debt-free in 8 years. We feel this is a manageable situation and that we made the right decision to borrow the money 2 years ago so that we could do our basic move-in. The interest rate that we're paying on the borrowed money is far less than if we'd waited and done our build-out at today's construction cost. We have reduced that debt of 2 years by almost 25%, and we do not have to deal with the crisis of having to remodel our sanctuary or disrupt the current facility. In the past 2 years, we've been able to accommodate far more people in a wider variety of ways. We've had more new members, more in worship attendance, communities, and classes. 2005 was by far our best financial year in our history, and we anticipate growing more by adding new facilities in the future. We continue to be faithful to our mission of glorifying God and making disciples. It's at the very heart of everything we do. Yes, Dana. Well, hello, how are you? Yeah, I do have some information on that. There are some struggling United Methodist churches here in the Tulsa district, and I think we could probably maybe help one of those congregations to be more viable. They've lost some numbers and they've declined. I think we could help there. And there is also a new church start here in the Tulsa district. called Abiding Harvest, and they're going to be building a new facility, and we can help them in a wonderful way to get started. There's another mission that we're going to help that's overseas. It's called the Baltic Methodist Theological Seminary. It's in Estonia. I'm on the board of trustees, and they desperately need some help. You know, I think that part of the reason Asbury has grown through the years is because we have always been heavily involved in missions. We understand that we have been blessed, not just for us, but that we have been chosen to be an instrument of blessing to people here in Tulsa, in Oklahoma, and throughout the earth. And I think that's one of the reasons that we've grown. And so this is going to be another great opportunity for us to do even more of that kind of mission work. All right, let's see what we've got here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Not that either. No, not red. Whoa, Mo, Larry, Curly. That's not what I'm after. No, I'm not looking for a black stole. I'm not looking for a doctor's stole. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. This is it.
Guys, well, welcome to Asbury. Welcome to 5.6. I'm glad you're here. And tonight we are going to talk about how much Jesus loves us and how he wants us to share that love with other people and ways we can do that. So let's get started.
Hey, Miss Christy, I brought my friend Hannah because she didn't have anything to do on Wednesdays.
Well, Hannah, welcome. I'm glad you're here. That's awesome.
Hi, Miss Christy. Sorry we're late. This is my friend Michelle. She rides my bus at school.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome to Asbury. Come on in, have a seat. I'm glad you brought her, Emily. That's great. I just said we're getting ready to talk about.
Hi, Miss Christy. I brought my friend Cassidy. She just moved here from out of town.
Morgan, that's awesome. Hi, Cassidy. Come on in, have a seat. We'll scoot in.
Hey, Miss Christy, this is my friend Braden. He's from my school, and he heard we had a ping pong table, so I brought him.
That's great. Come on in, Braden. Welcome to Asbury. Have a seat. Yeah, scoot in, guys. Let's get real close here.
Hi, Miss Christy. This is my friend Shannon. Her parents don't go to church, so I thought I might bring her today.
Oh, well, that's great. You're always welcome at Asbury, Shannon. Come on in. Have a seat. All right. Get in real close, guys. Okay. Nothing to be afraid of.
Miss Christy, it sure is crowded in here.
That's true.
So funny. I was cracking up so much. Yeah. I wonder how much longer we're gonna have Sunday school in the gym.
Yeah, I'm really ready for our own room where we can have food and coffee and stuff.
Yes. And no basketball.
What is that?
Hey, Ben. I know you guys are ready for a new classroom because I know it gets really loud in here, but please be patient with us. We're working on it. I know we've had a lot of growth in student ministries and we've been reaching a lot of kids. You guys have been bringing lots of friends. And it's one of those things where it's tough in here on Sunday mornings. I understand that. So we're getting ready to get new student ministry area because this just is not the place to be doing it.
Good catch, thanks. Todd, will we be able to use the new ice rink arena at night? Sometimes we'd like to do activities in the evening, but the building's all closed up.
Hello? Hello? I thought the breakaway area would be open. I really didn't want to go to the party, and I thought it'd be cool to hang out in here, but I guess it's closed or something.
That's not cool.
Hey, Mark, why is the building locked?
It's
It's a security thing, guys. When the building's open, we have to have a security guard on duty. But when there's not a lot going on over here, we can't just have one over here by himself. So our hope is that when we move over to the new building, the doors will be open and you guys will be able to come in anytime you want.
So you're engaged? That's wonderful.
We are?
We were hoping to start a new adult community for young married couples, but we're out of space.
Oh.
We're out of space for any new communities. Tom?
Yes.
These are new to the church, Ken and Jane.
Hi.
Ken.
I'm Ken.
And Jane.
Nice to meet
Well,
you.
it's nice to meet you. We're so glad to have you.
They're going to be married in our chapel.
They are. Well, how nice. How nice. I hope that it's big enough for you.
We think it'll work.
Yes, well, good. Well, welcome. It's so good to have you. Hope you'll come back and be with us again.
We will, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Would you like to see the chapel?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I've heard it's really beautiful. This will really help us make our decision. Thank you.
Oh, good. Oh, Run, it's raining. You should. Here, go put that on.
You'll dry her over.
Are we ready? Yeah.
Here, you'll need that. Yeah. Boy, that walk from the chapel, that is just crazy. Jeez.
Hey, Jeff, I think we're really at the start of something very exciting.
I think so too, Basil. You know, it's amazing to see what God is doing and bringing all the people here to Asbury, and we've been able to do some really exciting things.
What a story. It's really about glorifying God and making disciples. It's a mission I'm really excited about. I think it's worth the investment.
I think so too, Basil. You know, I've had people even ask me if I think all this is really possible.
And I think I know what your answer is.
I remember about 5 years ago, I think it was even in February of 2001, that Peggy, George, and I went over, just right over there, not far away from this very place where I'm standing today, and we shot a video. And it was about an upcoming move that we were going to have. It was called Building on Faith. And in a way, it kind of seemed crazy to do that because everybody knew we couldn't raise that amount of money, but you know, we did, and we moved, and it's been hard. I'd be dishonest if I didn't say that it wasn't hard, because it has been, but it's been so worth it. It has been a wonderful experience overall to be here. The reason is we've found a place that we've been able to accommodate a lot more people. Our average attendance has gone from 2,700 people to about 3,500 people. We're able to reach people in a much better way. Children's ministry, student ministries, our adults, the whole thing has gone very well. Plus, we've been able to extend our identity into the Tulsa community, and that's been very helpful. Our reputation has been enhanced, not only because of our building, but more importantly, because of the quality of the ministry, the quality of our people here. And so we're at a new time in the life of our church, a time in which we're going to be able to do something new and different and innovative. Whereas we had Building on Faith, now we have something called Mission Possible. And we really believe that this mission is quite indeed possible for us to achieve. It's not as big of a scale as the previous Building on Faith was, but nevertheless, it's very, very important. We've gone to considerable length to send you educational brochures so that you will be equipped, fully informed, know what this is about, what this project is intended for. It's very, very important that you read this. We want you to do that. Second, I'd ask that you'd pray and that you would discern God's will for our congregation, but also for your participation in this. And that's what the third thing is. We really want you to participate. Whatever level it is, however God leads you, that's what we'd ask, is that you simply would ask God to lead you, guide you, and direct you in your response. And so we want from this the opportunity to bless children and to bless students and to bless adults, people in our congregation, and people like the photographer that is with us now who has been shooting all of these episodes, our silly kind of a thing with the running around the church as Mission Possible, having a lot of fun doing that. But they are people from Hong Kong that have come to our congregation because of Perceptions Ministry, and they will tell you. I asked them today at lunch, I said, do y'all have family here? Do you have friends here from Hong Kong? And they said no. They said Asbury has become their family. And that's what I'd like to see happen. I want more people here in Tulsa to find a family, children, students, and adults. And if we can do that, I think the smile of God will be upon us. Thank you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Makeup!
We have a mission to fulfill, and we are being called to fulfill, and we are being called to step. We have a mission to fulfill, and we are being called to still trusting Him for what is in front of us. We have a mission to... Oh, man. You watch these outtakes on TV and think, how can they screw that up that many times? We are being called to step. You know what it is? It's the word fulfill. I'm concentrating on that.
Sun in here, whoa! Let the sunshine in. Okay. I have the English grammar police. No, did the stylist need to come in?
Do we have a powder?
Powder, yeah, rouge. Just quote this by, I'm not supposed to look at.
You just read that off the screen, you don't have to look at it.
I've memorized it.
Jen, did you lock the door?
Yes, would you like something?
I like that Jello commercial when that lady.
Good catch.
Thanks. Todd, will we be able to use...
All right, action. Good catch.
Thanks. Todd, will we able... Will...
Okay.
Man, I can't say that group of words. It's terrible.
It's like a replay of what happened.
Except
that was all you.
You know what? I can't get some...
Good catch.
Thanks. Todd, will we be able to use the new ice rink at night? That was terrible. Hey, Mark, why is the building locked?
exciting journey. Let's try again. He was doing a swab. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm supposed to engage you, and you're supposed to nod your head and be listening to me as I'm talking to you.
What if I tell him to go fly a kite? You think he knows how?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, he's a good director. I should never look at the camera, though. See, that's what's really messed us up. Yeah, I did. I shouldn't have looked at the camera.
I hope they can't read lips.